offered to you, given to you by your ancestors to live and develop yourself, shame on you. Someone gave their life. Someone became a slave so that you could live, so that you could prosper, so that you could be all that you're supposed to be, that your generations can see you succeeding. I don't care about the trials and tests that you go through every day. Shake it off. Because there's a purpose for each and every one of us. There was a plan for each and every one of us. Many of people just died right there in that water that I was snorkeling in. Said, oh, I'm not doing this. Cut off the generation. Many got on the ship and jumped. I'm not going through that. Many got on the ground in the farms and started digging and said, I'm not fighting for this. But your ancestors thought about you. We're going to live. We're going to live through this to do and be who we are called to be. That's what I received from Kenya. That's what I received when I landed back in the United States. I have to be all for you. I have to give everything away that's in me because somebody else did it for me first. Go to Africa, let it change your life, let it be what it's supposed to be in your life, because that's what it was for me. And I'm so grateful and thankful you asked me to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Akuye Karen Vargas. Hey family. So when I went over to the Cultural Reconnections, I went over to do my independent learning contract. My resource questions were, what was severed during the enslavement? What was retained during the enslavement? And then what transformed into different traditional practices that but still had those roots of who we were as a people, how they carried on those traditions and made them come alive in a new environment, a new land where they were enslaved. So as I began to do the research, and I can just speak a little bit, Dr. Aranda, about all of the African artifacts that we have here. Back in 2017, I was able to connect with a professor that was a European gentleman that invited me to his home. And he began to share with me what regions these artifacts and different art and different history of who we were as African Americans, Africans that was enslaved to the Americas, because we want to be careful with the language. We want to understand that we were enslaved to these lands, to the Americas, and to all regions around the globe. So he began to share with me, oh, this came from Kenya, this came from Tanzania, oh, this came from this region, and he took me from room to room to room in his mansion and began to share with me the stories and the roots and the traditions, and I sat up there and began to cry. And I tell you why I cried. This European professor knew more about me than I knew about me. Knew more about my ancestors than I knew about my ancestors. It was then that I said, I don't even know who I am. And I don't even know where my people and my family and my ancestors were stolen from. So then began my search, my personal search for identity. And I said, if I'm going to study anything in higher education, I'm going to study about who I am and where I came from. I had to make it personal. And so as I began to do that, we also went back in our family, began to get what I call the Rama portraitures, because my aunt and my family members and all the elders were passing away, and when I received all the my identity and from my own personal family to who I was. So cultural reconnections is personal for me. When I go back, I'm looking for the roots of who I am and where I came from. That's why it's important every year when we talk about when Arisha Day or Rwanda talked about, we don't even know the history. We sure don't, y'all. We don't know how we have been forced into assimilation and that all of that was severed from our way of being, our traditions, and our lives. So as we begin to talk about the power of cultural reconnections, let's language it for those that are going. We need to unearth all of those things that were severed from our lives. You talking about those stolen ones? Yeah, we better understand that was what? Not just being that was human trafficking. Legalized human trafficking that was taking place during that time period. So I want to commend you for having the forefront and the vision to be able to say, this is what is needed for our ancestral healing. This is a piece of that, of what we need for our own health and well-being. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Kuye. A wonderful testimony and truth told here today. I'm Karen Taylor. We're about to close. I just want to thank everybody for coming. And thank Marcia for sharing her birthday with us. Happy birthday, Queen.
Happy birthday.
We couldn't do this without you. You know, get that education. And I have to say thank you, Dr. Mims, Dr. Maxine Mims. We miss you. We love you. But we're going to carry the torch and we're going to do what you told us to do.
Amen.
So I'm going to try to sing this little song real quick.
Take your
Y'all
time,
bear
take
with
your
me. It's
time.
been a while. Might be a little scratchy.
That's all right.
I was born by the river in a little old tent. Oh, just like the river I've been running, Lord, ever since. Been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown, but somebody keep telling me, girl, don't you hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. And then I go to my brother. Ooh. And I say, brother, would you help me please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. And whoa, there were times when I thought I wouldn't last for long. But now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Oh, my God. Well done. Thank you everyone for being here. You know we want to, is that Zach or John? Zach! Thank you for being here. We want to end with the electric slide. Is that okay? Can we all get up and jump? Where's Jamelia? Jamelia, you had the song cue.
I'll be Jamelia.
Oh, thank you, Zikomo. Everybody got to have a Zikomo around, I tell you. But I just want to say thank you to everyone. We wanted to have a conversation about this Thanksgiving, and I'm sure that we need to continue the conversation at tables, at your table on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day. What is that Thanksgiving about? Because who are we thanking and for what? And who gave and who didn't give? And what was the mistake? And how did we get into that whole holiday? We're still blindly going through, celebrating when the Native Americans gave us America. That has never happened. This land is still Native American soil. We stand on the land of the Puyallup. We must always acknowledge it's their land and their ancestors. We must be grateful for their stewardship, because we wouldn't have food and we wouldn't have the rich soil that brings food to us without the work that those ancestors did. So we want to honor the ancestors of the Puyallup people and all the Native Americans whose land this is. We are visitors here. And by the way, we have a home. And we need to go check out that home, because we have many places that we can be. And with that, I do say have a safe and wonderful holiday season. And let's get together in the new year. We've invited everyone in the community is welcome in the building to take the classes that we offer on Saturdays. Please come in far and wide, tell everybody. We want to see this room filled. Shout out to Jasmine Brown. Jasmine Brown just got a grant for over $400,000 worth of equipment.
Too many zeros. Too many zeros.
Okay, let me land. That she wants to bring here and work with young people and with our students in doing silk screening, engraving,
laser engraving,
3D printing. 3D printing.
Oh, wow.
She has all that machinery equipment, but you have to learn how to use it. And she also wants to be able to teach us how to use it. So that will happen right here at Evergreen in 2026. And not just for adults, it'll also be for the young people. So thank you so much for coming. By the way, when you walk out, you will see Jasmine's work when you look at the bust of Dr. Maxine Mims in the lobby.
that is her work as an artist. So thank you so much for being here, Jasmine. Thank you for Dr. Paul Jackson, who accompanies the lady as her husband. Okay. With that, thank you. I think the electric slide is supposed to happen over here. Can we make that happen? All right. Oh, there it goes. Let's get that exercise. Motion is the motion. Gotta keep it
We manage board, and we did not have any for the grant. And so Dr. Tina Runkelman spoke, and I figured it out. Anyway, it's